Is it on? Okay. What is going on, guys? Disney Dan here, and welcome back into the channel, and welcome to episode number 8 of Disney Fiasco. It's been a crazy, crazy week for all of us. It's been super, super busy, but first and foremost, I've got to say, welcome back, Megan. We really, really missed you last week, but we're so glad that you're back, back with us. The Fab Three are back together. I don't even know what Fiasco's for life. So welcome back. Who we got in the chat? We've got Zoe here, Wishing Mouse. We have Cool Chica Vlogs here. We got Miguel and Rob, and yeah, it looks like we've got and Haley's here. Oh, we've got a big turnout already, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, it's the 24-hour stream, says Rob. Yeah, so Megan, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed to Mickey's Magic, please do so. And also, my partner in crime, back once again, Corey Fiasco. How are you doing, my friend?
I am doing a lot better now that I'm here with you guys, but this morning was pretty sad because we just got back from Disney, so the adventure is over for now, but it's going to pick back up again real soon.
Nice. We'll talk about that in just a second. We've got Mark Out Loud here. We have the Viapree Project right here, and if you don't know, Viapree Project are going live straight after this, so at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, please head over to the Viapree Project. They haven't been live for a couple of weeks because they've been on vacation, so please go and check them out. They are wonderful, wonderful people. Little Disney Girl is here, Kate Atwood is here. Wow, it's absolutely amazing. And I just want to say thank you, everybody who's just jumped in to my YouTube channel, who's just subscribed. I did my 24-hour kind of 300 subscriber special yesterday and today. It wasn't so much a 24-hour live stream, but it was just a way to celebrate my 300 subscribers. We did so well. Thank you so much for everybody. It's been an absolutely crazy 9 hours. This is hour number 10. I'm counting it. But it's not just been a busy week for me. Corey, like he's just said, he's just been down at Walt Disney World. He's been to Toy Story Land for the first time. How was that?
Oh, it was a blast. Lots of videos coming up real soon, but Slinky Dog Dash has to probably be one of my new favorite rides. Not like Flight of Passage is still my favorite, but they just did that roller coaster so well. If you haven't done Slinky Dog yet, look forward to it. It's like, the way I would describe it, it's like it's a kid's perfect first coaster, but still fast enough and wild enough for everybody to enjoy, but still tame enough for like even like a senior citizen to enjoy it. It was just like the perfect all-around coaster. I loved it so much.
Awesome. I mean, I think speaking on Megan's behalf, we are super excited to go on Slinky Dog Dash because we will be going in August. We can't wait. We've got Cargo here. Welcome, Cargo. And guys, share out the stream. Disney Fiasco is live. I know there are other people going live right now, but try and get some people over. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and also subscribe to my partner channels, Corey and Mickey's Magic. So, because Corey, you've just come back from Disney, and with all of our fascination of buying as much Disney merch as possible, today I thought it would be kind of fun to go back to our top 10s and find out what kind of things we buy at Disney. Now, this could be online, it could be at the parks, it could be absolutely anything. High Lightning Dampan, that is my new nickname from Cargo and our Disney adventures. We've got R. Johns is here. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about our favorite things to buy at Disney. Now, I'm going to take the first one off the list automatically because it's going to be pretty much on top of all of our lists. And that is pin trading. So we have Kingpin Corey here. Corey has the new, is that the new Buzz Light? Is that Buzz Lightyear pin?
This is a Walt pin that my wife got me.
Oh, awesome. Look at that, guys. Check that out. That's awesome. Check that out. And Mickey's Magic, you just got your new Haunted Mansion pin, which I am super jealous about.
Ah,
I
Look
have
at
my
that.
2 pins.
so nice.
Look at these guys.
Just like pulling them out. Like, I didn't even know we were gonna mention them, but it's like right next to me.
These things are convenient.
I
My
want to show
pin.
another one. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at this. I have my Disney pins also right here.
Oh snap!
Oh, snap. Hey, look, I got my Disney Imagineering pin.
Nice.
And my traditions, we're all showing off our pins. Now, the reason why I went first, normally I would go Megan first and Corey, but the thing is, all of us are going to have this on our list. It's plainly obvious. Corey, your whole channel is pretty much about pins, which is incredible. I don't know how much you have, but it's got to be in the 3 or maybe 4 digits.
So I have upwards to 700 now after this last trip.
My
Upwards to about 700
God.
pins. Yeah,
Neil,
out of control.
that is unreal. That is amazing. Honestly, that is. The thing is, like, there's so many pins you can collect, and so many pins that you don't even know that's out there, and that's why it's such a big thing. That's why you love it so much. And Megan, how many do you have?
Oh, I don't know, because I've been getting a lot recently. I don't know, I would say maybe 400.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Well, I have. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8. Not even 40.
Haley says, LOL, Corey ripped to his bank account.
We're not going to mention how much we all spent on our pins, but one thing is for sure is that we do like to purchase pins, and it's something that I think is so unique to Disney. And the thing is, with Disney pin trading, you can go in so many different routes. You can go theme park based, you can go ride based, you can go obscure character based. You know, you've got your Figment hat, right? There is not a lot of merch for Figment, but there are so many pins of Figment. It's crazy. And you won't get that anywhere else apart from Journey into Imagination or Epcot or something like that. You can find orange bird pins. I know I think Cargo has some orange bird pins. And there are so many websites that you can go on and get pins. You can get pin monthly subscription boxes. You should subscribe to those, aren't you guys?
Yep.
I just pulled out my other thing. They're like literally just on my desk right now. I've been using Pin Trading Monthly. I know Corey has too. We're not like sponsored or anything, but hey, Pin Trading Monthly, if you want to reach out to us.
Yeah, please go and check out the monthly subscription boxes if you want to build your pins. Unfortunately, they don't sell to the UK, I don't think. So I can't build up my collection, and actually I don't think I have the money to build up my collection. But I would love to. When I go out at Disney, I'm going to be buying a lot of pins as well. And I'm assuming, Megan, you are going to as well. And Corey, I'm just very curious. Did you buy an extra suitcase to bring back your pins?
We bought the Toy Story Land bag.
Yeah.
And that bag was literally just filled with Baymax and pins.
Oh
So
my
there's-
god.
We got a total of 64 new pins on this trip, but I gave 3 of them away already. So
Oh wow. That is bananas. That is absolutely bananas. That is so that I think that's why we all put pins pretty much on top of our list. I'm not even gonna count it as one of mine, but pin trading is something that I think even people who've only got maybe 1 or 2 pins, it's something that is such a cool hobby to have. You're gonna have them for years and years and years, and yeah, it's awesome. Now, give us maybe your top pin trading tip that you could suggest to someone who's just starting. Let's go with the kingpin himself first, Corey.
All right, so a really good pin trading tip is that a lot of the cast member lanyards can actually contain fake pins known as scrappers. And what a scrapper is usually either just a plain old fake pin or a factory defective pin. So what these factories do when they produce the pins is they, the pins that don't meet quality control get tossed out, but workers there have their ways to get their hold on those thrown out pins and then sell them in massive eBay lots. So about 99% of the time, if you buy one of those massive eBay lots, it's those pins. So be careful with that. And if you wanted to get really cheap traders, I would recommend two things. First thing is the Character Warehouse. We got like 30 pins there for as cheap as $2 a pin. And if you're not close to a Character Warehouse, your best deal is probably going to be Pin Trading Monthly. The Premier box for really cool limited edition pins, and the Deluxe box for just a ton of authentic traders. So that would be my best tip for someone who's just getting started.
Awesome. And Megan, now I know you did a whole video about pins, which we can put in the description box of this video. But if you can also add maybe your top tip as well, what would be your tip, Megan?
I guess for people who are new to pin trading, you are allowed to trade up to 2 pins with a cast member. A lot of people don't know that. And I've been lucky enough where some cast members, like, I've seen them throughout the day, and then I'll go back and I'll see them later, and they're just very kind, and they're like, oh, there's another pin that you want, like, we can, you know, make one more trade or whatever. But you can trade up to 2 pins per cast member, and you don't only have to trade 1 pin. But yes, definitely the scrapper pins. I tried to sort of warn people about the scrapper pin lots on eBay and to sort of discourage people from buying them, even though they are cheap. But yes, nice. Definitely stay away from them.
Nice. And speaking of Baymax, Baymax in the chat, I would be very careful when you interact with people who have pins, because we don't want to rebuild you if the pin goes in the wrong way. What was about the story and the princess story? I'll let Haley goes. I'll tell them about the princess pin. Welcome the Kingdom Times and Miss Sung Park. Welcome to Disney Fiasco episode number 8. If you can't remember, Corey, maybe we'll come back to it.
Oh yeah, I remember. So yeah, we bought a bunch of the Birthstone princess pins, and
Nice.
They were $2 each at the Character Warehouse, but we ended up giving some away. Like, we were just like, like a only child. I didn't want to do it with like a family of kids because like they'd feel like left out. So I looked for like kids that were alone, like just with their parents, but they only had 1 kid, and I would give them the Birthstone princess pins.
Nice. That's awesome. Awesome. Cool. So the first one is out of the way. We are going to probably officially start our list with Megan. What is your next or first one on your list?
Okay, so this is not something that I would buy more than once, but it's definitely something that I would suggest for people to buy because it's a really unique souvenir, and I like really trip people out with it. It is those Haunted Mansion portraits that you could get taken in Memento Mori,
Nice.
which is the store right outside the Haunted Mansion, and they have like this reflective picture. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember what that material's called, but they take your photo and then it like in certain lighting it turns you into a hitchhiking ghost or a skeleton. It's so cool, and they put it on top of your face, and it's such a unique gift for someone or just a souvenir. It's awesome.
Awesome. I actually bought my friend one of those because, like you, we're all massive Haunted Mansion fans, and she's a massive Haunted Mansion fan, and actually she was a cast member on the Haunted Mansion, but she never actually got one of those portraits. So we went into Memento Mori, and I said, listen, it's your birthday, I would like to get you this, and she has loved it ever since. And if you really like that holographic kind of arty kind of thing, I would definitely get it for somebody more as a present rather than something you would buy maybe yourself.
I bought it myself.
Hey, the thing is, I was very tempted to buy one myself, but the thing is, Memento Mori, I'll talk about it later, it's like Christmas for me.
Yes, right?
So I'll talk about that in just a sec, because that's on my list. But yeah, those holographic 3D prints are something that is very unique and something you won't find really anywhere else. So I would definitely recommend going and getting those 3D Haunted Mansion hitchhiking ghost portraits. And then maybe you can get like 4 or 5, and then you can deck your room out like you're in the Haunted Mansion, get some lighting. Perfect.
For sure.
Awesome, awesome. I love that pick. Very out the box or out the brave kind of pick. That was a really bad joke. Corey, we are up to you. What is your first, second now pick?
Right, yeah, so obviously my first pick was pins. But my second pick was hats and ears. So, like,
Nice.
I like to get Disney hats. So I got this one on now that I just got on my last trip. The Orangeburg. It says I Orangeburg Dole Whip. And then Megan's there with her Figment hat. I think the Disney hats are just so awesome. They create good memories. They commemorate your trip. And I'm like, this one, for example, is a really good example of commemorating a trip. So we went to Toy Story Land for Haley's birthday. We got these.
Where are you hearing, Corey?
That is adorable.
But yeah, hats and ears, and then even people make custom ones too. And I think the custom ones a lot of times are better than the ones they sell in the parks.
Yeah.
For example, in the chat right now we got Cargo. She makes the coolest ears. I definitely recommend you checking that out. And then our co-star here, Mickey's Magic, has also made some awesome ears too.
Thank you.
Yeah, people have a lot of fun with it. You can get really creative and really artsy with the ears, and yeah, they're also a great thing to collect.
Awesome. And I think with something that is so unique to Disney, ears and hats, like it's like a rite of passage. You have to wear ears or a hat at Disney that is Disney themed. As you can see, we have your orange bird hat. You're always wearing your Figment hat. And actually, I have my Monsters University hat in the closet, but I'm not going to go and get that right now. But yeah, it's something that I think is so... You can get all different hats for all different designs. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. And, you're there for Disney. You can wear any sort of ears. If you went onto Cargo's channel today, she gave away the most adorable Toy Story ears. They were absolutely incredible, and if you want custom ears, please go and check out Cargo or Megan, and yeah, they are absolutely awesome. Please go check those out, and yeah, really awesome. I love it. Cool. So we've had ears, and we've had the Haunted Mansion script, the portraits. It's been a long day. I've had like hardly any sleep. My number one pick, I own Toy Story, all 3 DVDs. Nice, Nissan Park. Nice, that you gotta have them. My number one pick is something not that you can wear, not that you carry around. It's more something that you eat. And I am talking about Disney food. Shock the world, mind blown. I spend my money on Disney food. Who would have thought? What I think Disney sometimes gets a bad rap of is, like, it's a theme park, you got your chicken nuggets, by the way, are the best chicken nuggets in the world. You've got your hamburgers, your hot dogs, your popcorn, but what I think a lot of people really overlook is that Disney do a fantastic job with food. And it doesn't matter if you're having a sit-down meal at Le Cellier, or 50s Primetime, or Coral Reef, or Be Our Guest, or if you're getting a snack from Cosmic Rays or Gaston's Tavern, there is so much variety. And even if you are gluten-free, if you're vegan, if you are halal or kosher or vegetarian, there is so much variety for everybody. And I think that's incredible. And for me, it allows me to use my money in a way I can explore new flavors and new things. And if you love your food, there's no better place to get food than Disney. I mean, you have the World Showcase where you go to all your different countries and get food that you never even tried before. You can go to Japan, you can go to Morocco, you can go to, heck, you go get fish and chips at the United Kingdom. And you go to Animal Kingdom. There's so much variety. And hey, Love Family Productions, welcome. So, although it's not really a souvenir, it's not really something I can take home, but it will bring back so many memories when I'm like, oh, I remember the peanut butter and jelly milkshake for 50s Primetime, or I remember having a Dole Whip. Those taste buds and those flavors will keep me so, like, those memories will stay alive. And then when I have them again, it will bring back those memories. So me and my connection to food is something I always spend my money on. Shock the world, food is my #1 pick. If I could ask both of you, what is your favorite thing to eat at Walt Disney World? What would it be? Let's start with Megan, the vegan. What's your favorite thing to eat?
Okay, I have not yet had Dole Whip, so I'm waiting for that in my Mickey pretzel. But right now, the falafels in Animal Kingdom, like the Tusker House, and at that, oh my gosh, what is it? Dan, you were talking about that stand that has all the vegetarian
like the
food.
samosas at Mr. Kamal's.
Yes.
Yeah.
The falafel is so good.
It's delicious. And if you go to Mr. Kamal's, go to literally the pathway right beside it, go sit on the water. Hardly anybody goes there. Top tip, you're going to have an amazing, amazing lunch or snack. Corey?
Okay, so for a treat, Dole Whip. Dole Whip swirl all day. All day, if you can't tell by the hat. And for food, it's like, there's so many things. Like, Disney does an incredible job with food. Some of the dining locations in Disney are the best food in the absolute world. It's like magical food. But the garlic bread at Via Napoli,
Yes.
the fried green beans and the tiki masala at Yak and Yeti.
Yes.
Anything at Tapinetto, the list just goes on. Disney food is just fantastic.
Hey Tara and hey Disney Freak, welcome to the chat. I just remembered, if you go to Sanaa, get the bread service. It comes you get massive lots of bread with all these different condiments, like Indian and African condiments, from mild to hot. Oh my god, it's amazing. Right, getting sidetracked. Hey the Mickey Bunch, welcome. No, don't worry, welcome into the chat. Cool, so we've had pins, we've had food, we've had hats and ears, and we've had Haunted Mansion. I keep getting the portraits, and we've had more food. Hey human person, how's it going? And we're back to you, Megan. What is the next one on your list?
So I would also like to say that I picked hats and ears, specifically those two together, as Corey did, and that was my #5. So I'm going to my #2, which is the PhotoPass photos. And so for PhotoPass, as an annual pass holder, I get PhotoPass for free. I get the free downloads, but I think having PhotoPass and having the magic shots is incredible. If you can have one souvenir, I think having your memories saved like that in photographs is amazing, and it doesn't take up any space in your bag, and I look at those pictures all the time, and it just makes me so happy. And I do think that if you're going for 5 to 7 days or however long you're going, it's totally worth it if you purchase it in advance. But like I said, I have an annual pass, so I get to have it for free. And I love the magic shots. We ask for them every time we see a PhotoPass photographer.
Awesome. Just want to say, see you, Tara, and enjoy Girls' Night. Gotta love Girls' Night. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah, those magic shots are going to the technology that they do with all these magic shots are just incredible. I've had one with Pascal and Tinkerbell, and I think those memories are going to last a lifetime. And getting a shot in front of the castle, or getting a shot in front of Spaceship Earth, or wherever, it's just a wonderful, wonderful memorabilia. And like you said, you don't have to carry it around. You don't have to do anything like that. It just goes right onto My Disney Experience, and you can download them. And now you can actually get video from when you go on rides as well. So Tower of Terror, you can get Tower of Terror video. You get Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. So much good stuff. And who would have thought that, I don't know how long ago, it must have been back in the 70s, 80s, you used to have to carry on these big, photo, cameras, and then you had to go and get it, digitally, restored. You got to give them the film, and then you got to wait, a week to 2 weeks to get them all, properly done, and you couldn't check the photos because there was no screen or anything, so you didn't know. There was no such thing as a selfie. With today's modern technology, it's absolutely amazing that we can just take a photo with a PhotoPass photographer, bam, it's on our phones. It's amazing. And also, like we said last week with Corey, we also spoke about taking your own camera and getting your professional shots. Do you do that as well, Corey? Do you take your own camera to take photos, or do you mainly use it for your videos?
Yeah, we took a lot of photos with the camera. Sometimes because the iPhone has such a good camera now, we'll use those to snap pictures just on the fly. But definitely camera for video and photos. I've actually never utilized the PhotoPass service. I've used it. I've never purchased it.
Right.
You can see the pictures inside your My Disney Experience app, and I always think they're a lot of fun. They're really funny. And one day, when I get my annual pass, I'll be able to take advantage of that too.
Awesome. Baymax says, "Goodbye, Corey. You were always my favorite."
Oh no, Baymax! I love Baymax.
Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you why? Because I think Baymax has a good connection to you more than me and Megan.
Yeah.
So
right.
yeah, exposed.
Exposed Haley.
Mickey Bunch says, "Human person, love the Max Pass at Disneyland because it includes Fast Pass and photos." That's really awesome. But I think you have to pay for Max Pass though over at Disneyland. I'm pretty sure. Which is, I don't know how we could talk maybe about this another time, but I think what is good now is that we can get these pictures so easily now. They can be instantly uploaded to Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or whatever. And you can make everybody else jealous that you're there and they're not. So awesome. I love it. I love that you chose photos. I didn't even think about that one. So awesome. And so far, I don't think we have overlapped a little bit. Corey, we're back to you, my friend.
All right, so my next one's a little odd. I didn't think anybody else would have this, so if either you do, I'd be very surprised. But I have magnets.
Nice.
I have magnets as my next pick. So the reason I have that is because I have obviously a very addictive pin trading hobby, and that can get pretty expensive. So what I also like to do to commemorate a memory, instead of maybe buying a pin for that memory, I might get a magnet. So we stay at the All-Star Resorts, I get an All-Star magnet, and this is a much more affordable, cheaper way to commemorate a memory for maybe a resort you stayed at or a special day. So you can get a magnet anywhere between $4 and $7, and just have it up on the fridge. And I have quite a few, and every time I look at them, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when I got that. I don't know what it is about a small solid object that you can just instantly relate a memory to, but they do really well for that. And not only that, it's a souvenir that doesn't take up much space in your bag, and you can easily pack it away as many as you want to get, maybe even bring them home as gifts, and shouldn't really take much space up.
Awesome.
Sorry, Tiki's freaking out in the background.
That's okay. I just want to say a quick welcome to Our Disney Adventures. They've been absolutely fantastic. If you haven't checked out their channel, they are an incredible, loving family. They are super, super fun to watch. They were in Epcot today. Please go check those guys out. Yeah, they're absolutely awesome. So welcome to Disney Fiasco. I think this is your first time. And going on your point, Corey, I think what Disney does quite well, and it's kind of overlooked, is actually there's so much you can buy that actually is very reasonable. We have our pins, we have our t-shirts, we have our hats, we have our ears, but there's so much else that you can buy that will actually, remember the time that you stay. And like you said, magnets are a great example of all those memories. That, staying at All-Star Resorts, you get an All-Star Movies magnet, or you get a magnet when you went to Magic Kingdom. But there's also, you can get aerial toppers for your car. So you can get one of Buzz Lightyear or Mickey or Minnie. So you can put it on the aerial on your car. You can get pens. You can even get, which I really love, this might be taking something off your list maybe, are those bronze copper coins that are dotted everywhere, the souvenir coins.
Yep.
And you put in I don't even know, it's 2 25 cents and then 1 cent, and then you choose which one you want, and you just get loads and loads of those, and those are so cheap. And you can get, 10, 15 in a day, easy. I spent over 100, 30th June for Toy Story Land grand opening, Slinky Dog everywhere. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, press coins are awesome. I couldn't remember the name. So yeah, welcome Mary, welcome Our Disney Adventures. So yeah, magnets is certainly good, and you can put them up on your fridge. And yeah, so actually valued Disney merchandise is great. Megan, is there any like what we call value things that you might purchase or buy?
You mean at the parks?
Well, anywhere like pressed pennies or souvenir aerial toppers, anything like that.
Yeah, the pressed pennies are really awesome. They just started selling the pressed penny books. Sorry, I'm just like really distracted because Baymax was like, veganism is not a healthy diet. And
I saw that.
Oh, well, Baymax doesn't know anything. He's a robot.
Baymax is sassy today. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of really good options. And I know that we were talking about the character warehouse earlier.
Yeah.
And there are 2 locations, and that's definitely worth the trip there to save a lot of money on souvenirs.
Awesome. Nice. I love it. I love that pick. Magnets. Now, speaking of inexpensive things, my pick are the Disney blind bag characters. Now, if you go to somewhere like the Emporium or the World of Disney, you can actually get these really small blind bags. You get 3 characters in these small blind bags, and then you can pay like $20 to get 3 bags. So you're getting like 9 characters. And I actually have like loads and loads and loads of them. I got them all set up. I got things like Wally right here, Robin Hood. You got things like Fozzie Bear, and then you've got like actual Disney World attractions. We've got Tower of Terror. We've got like the buses and the Disney Cruise Line ships. So getting these really small blind bags will save you a lot of money if you can't buy an actual action figure. And just buying like loads of these small bags. I don't know how many I have now. I've got quite a lot. I've got from Muppets ones. I've got Star Wars ones. I have theme park attractions. My favorite one is Splash Mountain, and they actually are very detailed. And they're very cheap. They're really, I would definitely highly recommend them if you want to start collecting something. You know, you got things like Sorcerer Mickey. And they're into like their 20th series, so you can buy so many. So please, these are great. They're really good fun. And again, they're cheap. They're easy to buy. So yeah, that's my pick. Small blind bags. You don't know what you're gonna get. It's a bit of fun. So yeah, I want the Miguel and Dante figurine, the human person says. Yeah, I need to go get that one as well. Have you guys got any of these blind bags before?
I have not. I do blind bags for pins.
I actually have gotten a lot of them. I probably have about like 20 of those little figures.
Yeah.
I've also given some away. Like sometimes like somebody will just hook me up with like an amazing pin trade, and then like in the trader bag, like I'll put like maybe a figure or 2 inside the bag.
Nice.
But yeah, those are a lot of fun to open too. I've opened up quite a few over the years.
Yeah, so I would definitely, if you're not into things like pins, if you're not into things like buying bigger things and want something small, especially if you live in somewhere like the UK where you can't bring a lot of stuff home, these are really, really inexpensive, and you can easily pack them really easily. You can put them in like a phone case or your wallet and just take them home really super easy. So yeah, I definitely would recommend these. They're super, super fun. Awesome. How are we doing? Okay, Megan, we are back to you for your second/third pick.
Okay, I am doing like dining packages that you could do at the parks for like special shows, like the Fantasmic dining package or the Rivers of Light dining package in Animal Kingdom. And I think those are totally worth, but I know that we're going back to food, but like to be able to get that experience and not have to worry about good seats for the shows, I think it was totally worth it. I did it for my mom for Mother's Day. It was her Mother's Day gift, and it was like the most magical thing. We didn't get to see Fantasmic because it rained out, but we have tickets for the next time we go. But we saw Rivers of Light, and we had like amazing seats, and we had such a wonderful experience at Tusker House, and I would highly suggest it to anyone who wants to do that.
Nice. Hey Sunaga, how are you doing? Now, Megan, this is the reason why we're friends. You brought up Fantasmic, and you brought up food, and yeah, exactly. This. I think if you have the opportunity to do the dining packages, I would highly, highly recommend. If you're into these nighttime shows, I would 110% do it. I've done the Phantasmic dining package. I went to Mama Melrose last year and had a wonderful meal, really actually delicious. And we're actually doing it again this year. And actually, it's quite good because I actually got it on the dining plan, so I'm not paying really anything extra. So if you're on the dining plan, I would definitely do it. You need to book it 90 days in advance if you want to do Phantasmic, and you get the most amazing seats. I've never done Rivers of Light, but you can also get the Tomorrowland dessert party or the Frozen dessert party for Illuminations, and those do cost a little bit extra. But again, it's totally worth it if you want to spend a little bit more money to get those optimal viewing, features of those fireworks spectaculars. The amazing Julia is here. Welcome. So yeah, Corey, have you done any of the dining packages before? Have you got those special VIP seats?
I'm ashamed to say I haven't, but I really want to one day. And I am also ashamed to say I haven't done a tour too. But again, two items that are must-dos on my list that I got to get to soon.
We will definitely get there. And listen, what you need to do, Corey, because I know you haven't done it, go to Mama Melrose, say that Disney Dan sent you, and they'll hook you up with the VIP seating for Phantasmic, and you will sit right in the center of Phantasmic, and you're gonna have an amazing time.
Sounds good. We'll do
only because Disney Dan.
Only because
so we have a connection.
But I would definitely go with Mama Melrose over maybe some of the other restaurants at Hollywood Studios for the dining package. Unfortunately, 50s Primetime is not included. Otherwise, I'll choose 50s Primetime. But then you have like Tusker House for Animal Kingdom, and then you do the dessert parties at Tomorrowland Terrace for not Wishes. That's Rest in Peace. Happily Ever After, and Illuminations at Frozen. So I'll definitely check those out. Awesome. Cool. Where are we back to? Corey, we're back to you, I think.
Yeah, so the next thing I'm going to talk about, my first three were already covered, so we're going to jump onto an honorable mention.
Nice.
Which is Pops.
Ooh.
So a lot of times, so if you collect Pops, you might already know that they have Pops that are exclusive. Nice. I love that.
Yeah. My new help is on.
That's so cool. They'll have Pops that are exclusive to the shop that you're in, and they actually have Disney Parks exclusive Pops that you can only get within Disney Parks. And that's where I got this. I'll try and get a good image of it.
Oh, nice.
My keyboard reflecting on there. But this is a Tiki Room Pop that comes with two guys. It was $35, so a little expensive, but highly, highly, highly collectible items. And so to say the same thing about the Pops and the pins, usually they're worth more than you pay for it.
Yeah.
So this isn't true for most rack pins, so open edition pins, but I'd say 75% of the time when you buy a limited edition pin, it's gonna be worth more than you paid for it within a few weeks, and then you might get really lucky, and somewhere down the line it could be worth a lot. But same thing with Pops.
Yeah.
I'd spend $35 for this Disney Parks exclusive Pop. They're only going to sell this for a limited time, and it's going to be worth way more than $35 in a year, most likely. They're very seldom the case where it's not. So it's an awesome souvenir, but it's also a pretty good investment.
Yeah.
If you want to, I'm a very business savvy person, so I kind of look at my purchases that way. I know not a lot of people do that. If you're like me, then it would definitely be a good buy for you.
Well, it looks like the chat love Pops. I have a Deadpool Pop that says Me Sung Park. That's awesome. Funko Pops. R. Kennedy loves Pops. So fun. Get info, Corey. Tiki Room Pop needed. Mickey Bunch. Hey Dennis, how's it going? We love being our guest. Had French onion soup, great stuff. It's been a while. That's all I can remember. I wanted Belle and Beast to come to our table. We bought the glowing gauntlet. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think the Pops are really quite incredible. And like you said, they go up in value after maybe a year, massively, especially the Disney ones, because you can only get them there. I'm desperately wanting to get the Figment Pop, and that's I think one of my number one things to get on this list for when I go, as well as the Orange Bird one. So yeah, I'm so
back over there.
So I'll need to get that at some point. And yeah, so pops I think are wonderful. I think they are really popular. And pops are very nice, but there's too many at Walt Disney World. Not necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes it can maybe be a bit of an overload. Megan, what is your favourite pop? Is it the Orange Bird or Figment?
For Walt Disney World or overall? Because I only have one Walt Disney World one, but I have a lot of other pops.
Well, your one from Walt Disney World is Figment, right?
Yes.
So what is your other favourite one from out of Disney World?
Okay, I collect Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit Funko Pops, nice. So that's not really a big surprise. But I was actually in New Zealand, and I carried 2 of them home with me when I was there. So I carried them from New Zealand all the way home, and that was my yellow-eyed, or my gold Smog that I have. It's a 6-inch one, wow. And then I also got Azog the Defiler, and I was really excited about those too, but I would love to make a video one day about all my Lord of the Rings and Funko Pops.
Yes, do it.
Absolutely.
Hashtag Pigment, says Cargo. Too funny. Awesome. Hashtag Pigment. Piglet and Figment. Awesome, I love it. I absolutely love it. My final one before we do our honourable mentions is anything Haunted Mansion themed. We already spoke about this. Memento Mori is like going to Toys R Us or going to, I don't know, it's like walking through the gates of heaven, which is kind of ironic because it's the Haunted Mansion, it's all about like death. So the Memento Mori is actually something that I was super excited when they announced it, I was super excited when they opened it, and it's literally my first shop I always go into every time I go to Walt Disney World. Haunted Mansion is my favourite attraction next to Peter Pan's Flight. But I absolutely love Memento Mori, and just buying everything in Memento Mori is something just I have to do. I've got Haunted Mansion themed pins, I've got Haunted Mansion ornaments, I've got the Haunted Mansion playing cards, I have a Haunted Mansion woman, you know, who's standing on the tightrope over the crocodiles. I have her like as a portrait. Just so much Haunted Mansion stuff. I love Haunted Mansion. It's just amazing. The shop is so well themed, and even the people who work there still stay in character as the maids and the butlers from the Haunted Mansion itself. And yeah, it's if you haven't been to Memento Mori, please do so. You're gonna have such a different shopping experience. Go and get the holographic portrait that we mentioned earlier. You're gonna have an amazing time with it. Memento Mori, I know, Megan, you're 100% into that.
Yes.
And Corey, have you bought anything from Memento Mori before?
So I know everybody absolutely loves the store, and I like the store too, but like it's not my absolute favorite store. I think it's a little small.
Yes.
I think it's a little small because I think it's a really cool store, but I went there like with being hyped up for it. Not this trip, but the last one. I went into do it for the first time with the hype that's like, oh, it's fabulous.
Yeah. And
I walked in, I was like, this is a pretty small store.
It's very small. I think we'll do one day our top favorite stores. I think at some point. Hold the phone though, guys. Rob Fuzz, good news. I cooked steaks during the stream, and they did not burn them. I think it was last week or the week before, Rob cooked steak and it burned and caught fire. But good news, it's all good today. Hey Jack, how's it going, buddy? I'll contact you after the stream. I need to ask you something. Yeah, so Memento Mori is a very small store. I do agree to that, but maybe the claustrophobia is kind of creepy anyway. Awesome. Okay, great. So let's go through our list and adding maybe some honorable mentions, and then we'll do some final plugs and etc. Because I want everybody to head over to VIP Project after this. So Megan, what was your list as well as some of your honorable mentions?
Okay, so my number one was the Haunted Mansion portrait that we were just talking about from Memento Mori. My second pick was the PhotoPass photos, or just the service in general, because I love the PhotoPass pictures and the magic shots. My number three was the dining packages for shows, so like for Rivers of Light or for Fantasmic. My fourth one was special event merchandise, so like for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or even for the opening of Toy Story Land, those extra special event merchandise just makes it even more memorable, and I just love them.
Awesome.
My final one was hats and ears, like Corey mentioned, and I have such an assortment of hats and ears. I think I own more hats than ears, though, but I have been making lots of ears, and Kenny always says that I have way too many ears, but I don't care because they're mine, and I love them. So that's my list.
There's never too many ears. That's what I've always said.
Yeah.
Corey, your list.
So, Megan, that number 4 you just said, event merchandise, thank you. That's my new number 1. So I'll say, because I do it every single time now, and I'm so happy I did. And then once I started, I went back on eBay and started buying things from all the other times that I missed. When you go to Disney for a special event or something, like Flower and Garden Festival, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, whatever it is you like, whether you like to get shirts or pins, whatever, get something that commemorates that event. Whatever it is, get it, because if you end up down the line becoming a Disney fanatic, you will wish that you did. You will so wish that you did. Get event merchandise. Definitely my new number 1. But my original number 1 was just pins in general. Then hats and ears. My number 3 was magnets. My number 4 was pop figures.
Nice.
And my number 5 was plushies.
Nice. I love it. I love plushies. Yes. Plushies all the way. Awesome. Jack just put snow globes are my go-to merchandise when at Disney. That's really interesting, Jack, because actually that's something really overlooked. Really overlooked. And I think they're actually really, really awesome to buy. And although they're not really in fashion anymore, snow globes are something I still actually think are quite cool. So, my number 1, well, kind of number 1 was pins.
Yes.
So my actual number 1 was food. Duh, obviously. My number 2 were the Disney blind bags. Very inexpensive, really, really cool. My number 3 was the Haunted Mansion. Anything from the Haunted Mansion, Memento Mori, that is like my thing. My honorable mentions, my number 4 was t-shirts. I love Disney t-shirts. I buy Disney t-shirts all the time. Even if they're not from Disney, I need to get Disney t-shirts all the time. My number 5 was books. I love buying Disney trivia books, Disney history books. I would really recommend buying, Neil Gabler's Walt Disney biography. It's about this thick. It's huge. But it literally tells you everything about, Disney's history. And then I also recommend getting Disney historians Jim Corcus's book called The Vault of Walt. And these are all untold stories that no one has ever told anybody about Walt Disney, the parks, the resorts, the movies, everything. So The Vault of Walt. And number 6 is food, and 7 is food. It continues. So, Dan, really, food? Number 1? Yeah, food is number 1, obviously.
I'm really surprised none of us have picked the Christmas ornaments, though. I thought for sure you guys were going to pick that.
Okay, so yeah, I have one thing to say about Christmas ornaments, and then I had one more that was supposed to be on my list, but for some reason I didn't write it down.
Go for it.
So other than like pins being its own piece of art, any other like piece of transportable art. And my number 1 example of that was the Disney postcards, because they do an awesome job on all their postcards. But ornaments, they're too fragile. I'm always afraid they're going to bust open or break in the bag in transit. I'm just so scared. And, they're expensive. They're on the expensive side. Like a $25 ornament. If I'm buying a $25 ornament, that ornament better not break. So they're awesome. They're so cool. But I'm just like so afraid to get them. Me and Haley talked. We were like, when we move to Disney, we're gonna do an entire, Disney themed Christmas tree. Like we'll have either like a full Alice tree or like a Rapunzel tree.
Awesome.
But I'm bringing it back to Boston. I'm just too scared to do it.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, I actually do have 2 ornaments. I have 2 Haunted Mansion ornaments that I got as presents. But the funny thing is, I've never owned a tree, which is really funny. But I love the Haunted Mansion ornaments, and just any ornaments in general. And it's kind of hard for me that if I wanted to get these park ornaments, it's so difficult you know, bringing them home, especially what with like airports do with our luggage going overseas. It's crazy. So I'm like super protective. Whereas if you get a car, if you drive home, or if you go on a quick flight, maybe you could be a little bit more protective. But I think ornaments are fantastic. I think they are so fun to have on your tree, or if you just display them. So yeah, that could be like our honorable mention. Is there anything else, guys, you want to add? I think there was maybe one or two others that you wanted to add, guys.
Well, Human Person also said popcorn buckets, and one of my favorite things that I've gotten from the Disney parks is my Oogie Boogie popcorn bucket.
Nice.
That was so hard to get from the Halloween party last year, and it's definitely like one of my favorite things. So I love my popcorn bucket.
Awesome. Just a quick mention, Florida Fanatic said Disney will actually replace your ornaments that break in the transit free of charge. That's really cool. I did not know that. I will definitely be using that. But yeah, the popcorn buckets are really... I love the Dumbo popcorn bucket. That is awesome. And the new alien one. Have you seen the new alien ones, Corey? Corey, you've seen the new alien ones in person, right?
Oh, they were awesome. I didn't see them in the parks.
Okay.
I don't know if they sold out or I just missed it.
Yeah.
But I didn't see them for sale. I saw a lot of people got them, though. They were very popular opening day. Awesome. Love it.
Cool. So that was episode 8. We are on our way to episode 10, which is absolutely crazy. Again, we have our Disney Fact or Fiction episode coming up really soon. We're going to do those once a month, which is really awesome. Guys, this has been super fun. I can't believe I've done 10 hours of live streaming. I am exhausted.
I know.
And if you've been watching me for 10 hours, like kudos for you. Like, honestly, that is amazing. But why? I just ask you why. So yeah, just thank you guys so much. Please share out the screen, hit that like button and subscribe. I just want to mention, guys, that we are all partner channels. We are all one big Disney Fiasco family. Me, Corey Fiasco, Mickey's Magic. Please go check out these guys. Please go subscribe to their channels. They're absolutely awesome. So yeah, guys, please go do that. And yeah, it's been a really fun episode. Anything you guys want to plug before we head out today?
Well, I just put out a new video today talking about the Marceline to Magic Kingdom tour that I did. I did a quick review, and I have some pin videos that I had from last week, and I am also putting out some of my May trip that I just came back from, and yeah.
Awesome. And your videos are flying out. They are absolutely awesome. And your live streams have also been awesome as well. You know, with all your 2 hours of live streaming, we can do like
a half hour next time.
Or we can do a collab if you want to do a massive live stream, because now I'm used to these massive long live streams and you are. We just need you, Corey, to get into these massive long live streams, and then yeah, I'm not sure it's the best idea that I've ever had. Corey, you've just come back from Disney. I'm assuming you've got lots of vlogs coming up. A lot of pin vlogs coming up as well.
Yes.
We are super excited to see that. And dude, you're on your way to you're really close to 700 subs, dude. That is just awesome. And Megan, you're nearly at 500, right?
I'm almost to 450. I have I think 8 or 10 more to 450. But if I get to 500, I'm planning on doing something big too.
Don't do a 24-hour live stream.
I will not.
Awesome. Corey, is there anything you would like to plug before we head out, apart from all your pin videos?
Yeah, so when I was in Disney, I met up with a Disney Life for me, Miguel and Daniela, the whole family. I met up with Wishing Mouse and Morty from Theme Park Brews, all at Animal Kingdom at different times. And we're going to have a video up within the week with all of them in it. It's going to be really cool.
Awesome.
It was awesome meeting all of them. We're going to try and get that one up ASAP, but we're going to edit that video a ton, so it's going to be a little bit of a process. But look out for that one, and we will have our Toy Story Land unboxing up tomorrow morning.
Awesome. We're super excited for that. Please go follow Pin Fiasco on Instagram, and then Mickey's Magic on Instagram and Twitter. Disney Dan on Twitter and Instagram. Also, and yeah, just thank you so much for getting me over 300 subscribers. We are on our way to 400. Disney Fiasco episode number 9 coming next week. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful week, guys. And like I always say, guys, live your life with a smile each and every day, guys. And I'll see you guys real soon. Have a wonderful week, guys. Take care.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, quick thing. Go to the Viapree project right now. They're going live in like 4 minutes. Hurry over there right now. Yes. All right, guys. Take care, and we will see you really soon.